If you're having trouble with mathematics, numbers getting problematic, don't you panic. Check MathWiz, the best math tutor on the planet. From fraction to algebra, simple maths, add up some trigonometry into that. Learning math is fun with MathWiz, and that's a fact. We're rooting for you.
Hey there, welcome back to MathWiz Academy. I do hope this video is finding you on a day that you are having a great day. And if not, I hope by the end of this video, you would have felt my encouragement and support and, feel a lot more motivated. Now, for today's past paper questions, we are going to be going through the factorization, but specifically using the difference of two squares, right? So if you've never heard of the difference of two squares, can't remember what it is, I would just ask you to go ahead and click on the link which is popping up and just go ahead and do a quick refresher and come back so that you can function comfortably throughout today's video. All right, for those persons who are new here, I just want to welcome you to the space. I hope you will totally enjoy it and share with your friends, and that we will all prepare for this exam together. And if you are already comfortable with the difference of two squares, whether the new persons or persons who are returning, I do believe you are in a position that we are ready to go through today's video. So just as a small refresher for those persons who will decide to not go back and watch the videos, right? So the difference of two squares simply says that we have, right, that red is a little harsh, simply says that we have square 1, square 2, and then the minus is the difference, right? So hence it's the difference of square 1 and square 2, hence the name. Now, once you can get something in the form a squared minus b squared, the rule is that it becomes a plus b, a minus b, right? So that is it being factorized. And to factorize just means, you express something. It started off as a difference, but you're going to express it as a product of two things. All right, so in that, that was just like a quick refresher just for those persons who wouldn't want to go back. So we're going to be going through January 2017, and we have question 2C, part I. So we have x squared minus 36, right? So if you didn't watch the video, the first thing you want to do is to express things in terms of a square. So the common mistake is that students are going to go ahead and put x plus 36, x minus 36, but that is incorrect. We have to express it as two squares first. So yes, I have x squared. So in fact, let me erase this and put it closer. So this 36, we want to think, is there a way that I can express that as a square, right? And I can. 36 can be expressed as 6 squared. So now it's in the form where I have square 1 minus square 2. So now I go ahead and I say, okay, my answer is going to be a, which is the x, plus 6, x minus 6, right? So that's going to be your answer, but let me just clarify some common questions. So yes, if you wanted to put x minus 6, x plus 6, you're allowed to do that, and that is because of the commutative law, which says that 2 times 3, right? So if I have 2 times 3, it's the same thing as 3 times 2. All right, hold on, let's go back. Now, another common question that I get from students is, can they switch the order of what is in the bracket? So that is a no-no. So no, you cannot put 6 plus x, 6 minus x. That's what you cannot do, right? So I'm saying to you that the only thing you can change is the order of the brackets, but not the order of what is in the bracket. Okay, so just be sure to make note of that. All right, so that would be your answer for the first question. Now for our second question, we are going to be looking at, all right, let me just erase quickly. You can turn over to a new page for yourself as well. All right, so we're going to be looking at January 2012, question 2bi, which is x squared minus 16. Right, so again, we don't put x plus 16, x minus 16. We try to express this as a square. So yes, I can express 16 as 4 squared. Right, so now I have a squared plus b squared. So I'm going to have a plus b, a minus b. Right, so I'm going to have a plus b, a minus b. Another common mistake is that I see students put, so they'll like put the square in the bracket. So they'll put like x squared plus 4 squared, x squared minus 4 squared. So no, that's incorrect. What you're supposed to do is simply put a plus b. So once you've identified, so a is just the x and b is just the 4. All right, so just be careful with that. All right, and then for the final one for this video, we are going to look at the June 2006 question. All right, so for June 2006, we have x squared minus 81. All right, so that 81 can be expressed as 9 squared. So remember, that's what we always want to do first. So yes, we have square 1, square 2, where we know that our a is x and our b is 9. So we're going to have x plus 9, x minus 9. All right, so we have a plus b, a minus b. I don't like the red writing, so it's a bit harsh. All right, so it's a plus b, a minus b. All right, and that would be your answer. So awesome job. So guys, I hope this video was helpful. I hope that you are able to go through these questions. Now, this is the most basic form of the difference of two squares. So please be sure that you watch the other videos because it gets more complicated. But this is the most direct form in which it has come. But for the most part, the majority of the questions have come a little more complex. So be sure to watch the other videos. If this video was useful to you, be sure to like, be sure to comment, be sure to share with your friends. And as we always say at the end of our videos, please know that I am rooting for you. And I hope you will do absolutely well on your exam.